Can you, can you do it on beat? Hey, I requested
Shimmy.
for a new theme song for our next season, so it's being worked on.
Oh, is it?
Switch it up a little bit, give it a little bit
Nice.
flair, a little flavor. Anyway, welcome to our show, and I am Slim.
And I am Relay, and today my hair is combed, though I may have a double chin. I still have my hair combed. Y'all, I'm getting all this stuff. Like, seriously, the other day you posted a video about all the grays you had in your head, and I was like, I don't have any grays. Oh my God. Look, do you see?
Yeah, we all know you
gray?
dye your hair. There's no way that your hair is just.
I don't dye
naturally
my
black.
hair. I haven't dyed my hair because my hair falls out when I dye it, so I haven't dyed in a month. I just have been plucking the little grays, but now it's too much to pluck. Anyway, hair is combed. How about that?
Thank God. And you have a little bit of makeup on, and you look slightly awake, so I'm pretty excited about that. Well, I just want to say thanks for everybody that's tuning in. We've been getting a lot of views lately, so please share our show with people that may be interested.
And subscribe, please.
Click that little subscribe button when you get a chance.
Yes, and we need comments. We want to know what you think. We want to know your thoughts. We want to know what else you want us to talk about. But I'll tell you this: my daughter just moved to New York, like right in the smack dab middle of Hell's Kitchen. And she has the cutest little place. And she started law school, or starting law school. She hasn't started yet, but she's starting law school at Fordham. So I am a nervous wreck because my baby girl is in a major city. And we know what's going on. What is the biggest crime right now outside of drugs?
Human
that's in the media is human trafficking. Yes, and they're getting these young girls, vulnerable girls, who are being taken away from us like that, and you'll never see them again, only to be sold in a black market sex trading.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie Taken?
Yeah.
Okay, like that's for real. Like it's a movie, but it's people who make movies have always been like next level sick to me. They're like your future ID folks because their mind is like they can literally visually take you through an experience that's actually happening today.
Definitely.
Yes, and so Taken was like true depiction of sex trading.
Exactly. They catch these naive girls who are just out to have a good fun, that let their guard down, and all of a sudden they will never see their families again. And it's not even just a sex trafficking, it's human trafficking in general. So, I mean, there's
for slavery.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Not just sex, but slavery.
Yeah, forced labor, debt
it's
bondage.
Huge. Like they're hiring they're kidnapping young kids, like bringing them into like slavery. Like I'm telling you, our last episode we talked about Annabellum and with Janae Monet, I think is her name, and we talked about Angela with Keke Palmer, which are all modern day slave plantations. Mm-hmm. Like these people don't even realize you're in today's world, but you're hidden and kidnapped. These folks are kidnapped and taken to these places. So you're right, human trafficking is huge. And I don't know if you've noticed or how often you've traveled, but I travel all the time. These ads in the airport keep popping up about signs, like signals, like they're messaging the people who may be trafficked to say, here's ways to get help. And then they're messaging the civilians that may be able to look for these signs or awareness that people are being trafficked. But
it's funny that you're talking about that because I recently went to Las Vegas and I was in the bathroom stall, and you're just randomly looking around the stall, and it was a sign there.
Like, oh, you was taking a shit. Was you shitting?
No, I was not. I was
you only
in the bathroom.
If you drinking and you peeing, it's quick. You don't know what's going on and you drunk.
I hadn't been
but
drinking.
If you got to take a shit, you're in there for a moment and you're very observant of your surroundings. So you took a shit in Vegas, and what did you see?
Anyway, they have this on the stall.
You took a shit in Vegas, and what did you see? What did you fall upon during a shit session in Vegas? Everybody does it. Everybody has
There's
a shit
signs.
session in
They
Vegas.
now have signs in the bathroom that has like a number, like, and it says if you're a victim of sex trafficking, you can call this number.
Yes.
But the problem is a lot of times, and this is going to get us to like one of the main topics of the show today. The problem is a lot of times if you're being sex trafficked or
Wait.
kidnapped or
Where's your
controlled,
drink? Where's your drink? What is that?
Jack and Coke.
Nice. 0 calories.
I need something like, you know, Jack like makes my personality very kind of mellow. Like when we go to Vegas, March Madness or football season, what do we sip on the whole time?
Jack and Diet.
And then what if we want to get a pump up and get going? We do Interstate, right? So today I need a little calming down at the end of the day. And when I need to pick me up, we'll do our little Interstate vodka to get us going. Remember that one?
Interstate.
Hashtag.
You can get it at your
Bounce back.
Bevmo's.
No, not Bevmo. It's at Total Wine.
Oh, Total Wine. Sorry.
Anyway, you can get it.
The stores out there anymore.
You can get it at the 14 Total Wines in the Southern California locations, as well as numerous liquor stores. But anyway, the same with Jack too. Jack is everywhere. Remember when we went on the
Jack is not wet.
Remember when we went on the distillery tour for? Anyway,
in Tennessee,
back to our where we could have gotten.
I got a ticket driving.
We were in the middle of the we were like in the boonies. That could have seriously, we could have got taken and been in the antebellum.
We could have been sex trafficked.
Don't nobody want to sex traffic us. We're too old. Don't nobody wants our old asses. Who they gonna sex traffic us for? Senior citizen grandpas? Don't nobody want us.
Pussy. Girl, they got.
Oh my God! You cannot say that. That is a.
No, you can say it, and they got people posting their little funky ass toes on OnlyFans. They got people licking desks on OnlyFans. So, our old asses can still get it.
Anyway, yes. Okay. So,
especially with my new stomach, I could get it. They get sex trafficked. Well, they can't sex traffic me because I'm gonna fight the fuck out of them. I'm gonna be like Natalie Holloway and shot.
They're not gonna sex traffic you over your flat stomach. It's never gonna happen. You have other parts of your body that specifies your age. They're not gonna sex traffic you because you got a big tummy tuck.
What?
Oh, you might have cute. You may have cute boobs, cute stomach. The rest of it look 50. So they're not gonna sex traffic.
What else looks 50? My ass is not dragging in the sand. So what else looks 50?
Anyway, so
just because you hauling around a little kangaroo pouch don't mean I ain't.
Hey, it's not a kangaroo. Excuse me. That's called a love pouch.
Oh,
so wait. So when you're cuddling,
it's an experience.
Yes, it's an experience. So when you're cuddling, you could they could hold on to hands get cold. They could hold on to a little something. Not ashamed.
I like to stay in hot environments, so I don't need hand warmers.
My body, my choice.
Yes, your body, your choice. I just said I could be sex trafficked today.
Okay, so if you were to,
if I walk outside, they're going to try to take me.
So
if I walk outside right now,
so if you
I'm going to be snatched up so fast. I need like a what do you call them things at the air things they had, air tag. I need an air tag on me.
Because they're gonna what?
Because somebody gonna get me. Somebody gonna get me, and y'all not gonna know where I'm
at. Where will I look for you?
They're gonna. What the fuck is a creepy music for again?
You're gonna get picked up.
That's some Silence Twin shit. You need to turn that shit off.
Oh, I'll save that for the end. I have a really good story for the end of the show. Okay, but anyway, back to what I was saying. If you were to get sex trafficked, which I doubt that you would, there's a sign that you need to do, and I'm going to play this video that's going to talk about how this sign helped save a person being sex trafficked.
This is Nancy Grace. Nancy, this is such an interesting story. So tell me exactly what happened.
Did you know that 1 in 3 women in our country have been physically assaulted under domestic violence, which seems to be putting perfume on the pig. Domestic sounds tranquil. It's anything but. In this case, the victim was assaulted and kidnapped in the defendant and ex-boyfriend's truck. He threatened her with a screwdriver and said, basically, if I can't have you, nobody will. At a gas station, she used the international sign that she was in domestic danger, which is this. And very often you may see it and not know what it means. She made that sign to the clerk who called police. When police arrived, listen to this. When he saw the sheriffs arrive, he took off and led them on a high-speed chase, crashed into a ravine, into a tree. Just think, if he would do that to sheriffs, what would he have done to this victim alone in that truck?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
I did not even know.
Sign.
But I didn't even know that that was a sign until I start watching TikTok. There's also another thing that they do that they've shown on TikTok, and they'll knock a bag out of your hand, or they'll trip you. They'll do something to get your attention, and they'll put their hand behind their back, and they'll either do this or they'll signal some kind of way to let somebody know that they're in distress and they need assistance. So for those of you that have young daughters, wait a second. Those of you that have young daughters that are going to college and young daughters that are going to parties and those type of things, teach them the signal. Let them know it's a national signal. They can figure out a way to get that to somebody. It's super quick. If you have somebody behind you, you can easily do it. You can do it kind of in front of you. But we should all be on the lookout for that and do our best to try to help limit the amount of sex trafficking happening in America.
But you make a good point, though. As civilians, we need to be more attentive to our environments and looking for things, because it can easily be missed, especially me being in a city like New York to get my daughter moved in. Everybody's head down. Like, folks, nobody's looking and paying attention. In the South, you might be able to have more success because everybody's in everybody's business. But in the city, a lot of people don't pay attention. They stick to their own, and they want to stay safe within their own bubble. But as citizens, we got to be alert and pay attention to things. Walmart is huge. Guys are following women in Target, right? I've seen videos where guys are following, like, you can see the guy walk in, he's following the girl around the store, he's signaling somebody, the girl goes outside to get in the car, and she's snatched up. Like, it's crazy rampant. The huge human trafficking out here, even for kids, it's just, kids, this is ridiculous. So we have to be very alert and careful.
And very vigilant in what we teach our kids and let them know that this is happening and they need to be fully aware of it.
And I think every young girl should take some sort of self-defense class. They have self-defense classes with guns where it teaches you how to, carry a gun, but defend yourself, and how to shoot and whatever, protect yourself. I've seen self-defense classes with pepper spray, with tasers, so as women, we have to learn how to protect ourselves.
But the sad part is they're also snatching up young boys too, so they now have to be as careful as our young ladies in this sick, crazy world that we live in.
Do you ever remember the situation so we grew up in Carson, and we went to, what was the first elementary? Centerview.
No,
Centerview. Was it Centerview?
It's called Ambler.
So we went to Bright Acres
and Ambler.
Was it Ambler?
Mm-hmm.
Ambler. And we lived in Centerview.
We lived across the street from the school.
Right across the street from the school, and there was a guy that our mom warned us about, was walked around taking care.
Or messing with kids, watching kids or something.
What happened?
I don't know. It said guests muted themselves.
Will you be able to plug me back in?
You're back in now.
Okay. So anyway, we were like in first grade. We were turnkey.
It was not first grade. Children. It was kindergarten. What kind of memory do you have? It was kindergarten.
Okay, kindergarten. But we were turnkey, meaning we had a key around our neck, and we had to walk across the street and stay home by ourselves for 1 hour before somebody got home. And the guy pulled up to us. We had crossed the street, walking home, and asked us, did we want some candy? Did he not?
No, he asked us if we want ice cream.
I remember candy. I don't remember ice cream.
Your memory, whoever memory is a memory, but he asked us something.
But anyway, we said, we were smart enough to say,
I'm eating popcorn because it's like kind of interesting story, but you need to get going with it. You're dragging it.
Did we say yes or no?
No, we held each other's hands and we like start walking towards the house. And then mom had that
And
one
then our
friend
mom's friend came and got us.
because
Yes.
she was the one
But
that
we
would
almost
watch
got
us.
kidnapped. And then a week later, a girl from the school got kidnapped. Remember?
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a
So
few.
we could have been kidnapped.
Yeah, we could have been a statistic.
Have you ever, as an adult, been in a situation where you could have been sex trafficked?
Oh my God, girl. Oh my gosh. I went to Indiana for a visit somebody years ago. I might have been young 20s. Yeah, I could have been.
Yeah, I could have been multiple times too.
It was.
So I just pray that
I
my
made
daughter's
a
safe in New
very
York. I pray that my nieces are safe.
I made a very stupid decision, and I was too trustworthy to people I did not know because they referenced a name of somebody in our family because I had on the T-shirt I was wearing, and the T-shirt. The person said, "Oh, where'd you get the T-shirt from?" And I said, "Oh, I got it from this person."
I heard this.
Yeah, this person. Yeah, you did. I got it from this person, and they were like, "Oh, I know that person." And I was like, "Oh, if they know that person, they knew the person, and knew the person, and knew the person." And he was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm waiting for a car to pick me up because I was going to a football game." And they were like, "Well, we'll give you a ride," but they knew everybody, and I was kind of rushing, so I actually got in a van with a black guy and a white guy. But they took me to my destination.
Wait, what? Bitch.
I told you this. Mary knows
it. You did not.
I totally told you the story. Yes.
No, you did not.
You don't remember because you're so self-absorbed. You don't remember my experiences.
You did not say.
I remember you falling down the stairs in front of all of your ex-husband friends.
I remember
you falling at the park in a puddle of mud. Like all these memorable
things about
you. I remember, but
I don't remember you getting in a van with the black man.
You don't remember anything about me. Yes, I told you. And he gave me those stupid NASCAR. They were selling hats for NASCAR. And he gave me these hats, a box of hats to give to people. They were so nice. I could have fucking been killed in the back of an alley. Oh, and then one time,
for all y'all out there that got dumb ass daughters like this bitch right here.
One time I flew into the wrong city. I was supposed to meet somebody.
She's a fucking gullible ass dumb.
One time I was supposed to meet somebody in Oklahoma, and I flew to the wrong city. I was supposed to go to Tulsa, but instead I went to Oklahoma City, which was a 2-hour drive in the middle of a storm. So I have moments as a come back to me. Come back. Okay, you know I have these moments. You've done stupid shit in your life, I'm sure. There's things that you've done where you didn't make the best decision.
I've never put myself in a situation where I get kidnapped, raped, or murdered. Ever. I can guarantee you that. Ever. Well, maybe arrested for a DUI on a 405 freeway because I fell asleep and parked on the side of the highway. But never.
Why would you drink and drive? That is so irresponsible.
Never. I mean, I was young. But never, ever, ever did I put myself in a situation to get stabbed, murdered, or raped.
Well, apparently I'm favored. By God.
Anyway, it's no laughing matter. It's serious.
It's not.
And we have to teach our young girls what to look out for. They don't understand, like the girl in Alabama, the young woman in Alabama who went to a gas station at 11 o'clock at night to get a bag of chips and never made it home because she fought for her life as she was being kidnapped by 2 men, and she ended up dying. So we just got to count our blessings and really look at the signs. Grocery stores, things you don't typically, nail shops, pay attention to because you're so used to going and you have a pattern. You have to be careful because people are watching you. And I don't think there's an age limit.
I don't think there's an age limit either, but let me just point out one thing.
I do think you get more for younger.
You're talking
my age, I might get 1,500, 25, baby.
But we were laughing about my bad decisions, but in reality, those are the naive decisions that get us in trouble. That
girls make today.
And those are the discussions you need to have with your kids and find out how much common sense do they have? You know, what type of risk are they willing to take and try to mitigate those so that they don't get in situations where you don't see them again. So
right, exactly. Yeah. So do your research. Remember the sign. If you see anyone doing this, that means they need help. If you see anyone saying, that means they need help. And just be cautious of your surroundings because it's out there. And women, don't be your kid's best friend. Be a creeper. Check their social media. A lot of these men are getting these young girls through social media, pretending to like them, tell them what they want to hear, get them to come out the house. You see the girl in Missouri City, Texas last month, they got kidnapped. Everybody thought she got kidnapped by a random guy, found out she was having a whole social media affair with him. Watch your kids' stuff so that you know what's going on.
Exactly.
All up in their business.
And for anybody out there that is a victim of human trafficking that may be watching this show, there is a helpline. It's 1-888-373-7888, and it's the National Human Trafficking Hotline. If you suspect anyone of participating in human trafficking or somebody that is a victim of it, please reach out and contact that number so they can get involved. And
what's the number again? I need to call because I feel like I'm being tracked.
It's 1-888-373-7888.
No, it's not funny. For real, serious. I need you guys to really take this serious.
And then another place to be very, very aware of sex trafficking is in the hotels. I just recently read an article about Marriott is trying to do their best to try and eliminate the amount of sex trafficking that goes through their hotels, but they're having a challenging time doing that. And you can Google, look it up, look up Marriott and look up sex trafficking, and the article's there and it tells you some of the challenges they have. But I think, like she said, keep your eyes open, stay vigilant, pay attention. Look, I don't ever want to find out that anybody has lost a child or their child's been kidnapped and they'll never find them again. That's horrible. I couldn't even imagine. I have 2 daughters myself, so it's constant concern.
And if you take my daughter, I will find you and I will kill you.
You can't do a threat on national TV.
I'm telling anybody to touch my daughter, I will find you.
You
like
can't do a threat
and I will kill you.
On national.
That's not a threat. It's a fucking warning. It's a warning. Don't take my daughter. You ain't got to worry about it. I will kill you and I will find you. I will find you, then I will kill you. Let that be known on notice.
Can't.
Yeah. Don't. Not only can't you, but don't you. Don't touch my baby.
I don't know who you are.
I don't.
I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. I don't know who...
And I will fucking find you, and I will kill you. Real talk.
Anyway, if you have any suggestions of any other topics you'd like for us to cover, please make sure that you add them to the comments. And make sure that you hit that subscribe button when you finish watching our show. And please
remember, this is a sign. This is a sign.
And if you see her on the street doing it, don't. She's.
Serious talk, though.